Hey, this is Aaron Rabinowitz for CreativeCow.net. People often ask how to create an outline around a person or an object that they've either rotoscoped or keyed out of their background. By that I mean that one way or another, an object or a person has been cut out from their original background and you now wish to put a stroke around the visible edges. Now there are definitely a lot of ways to do this, but I'm going to show you my method. As always, I'm not saying this is the best way, but it's a good way in that it gets the job done quickly and it hasn't failed me yet. So here I am in After Effects with some keyed out footage of our action hero. I'm going to duplicate my hero footage by selecting it in the timeline and hitting Control D or Command D if you're on a Macintosh. And then with the top layer selected, I'm going to apply the tint effect. Choose Effect, Color Correction, Tint. Or if you're on After Effects 6.5, choose Effect, Image Control, Tint. We're going to be using the tint effect to create the color for our outline, and I'm going to go with red. So in the effects panel, I'll set both my map black to and map white to properties to red. You can either go into the color picker dialog or just use the eyedropper if your color is available somewhere on screen for you to grab it. Next, depending on what version of After Effects you're using, you may need to set the amount to tint property up to 100%. Okay, so now our action hero has been converted into a perfectly matching red silhouette of himself. Next, let's expand the matte and the color with it. Choose Effect, Matte, Simple Choker. By the way, in After Effects 6.5, the effect category is called Matte Tools, not Matte. They cut it short for some reason in After Effects 7. Normally, the Simple Choker is used to trim the edges of keyed footage by cutting off pixels. This is called choking the matte. And as you can see, if I raise the choke matte value, the silhouette is trimmed all around. Okay, I'm going to undo that. Let's move this top layer down behind our untinted footage. You might see a little hint of color peeking out from behind, but that's fine. Next, let's bring the choke matte value into negative numbers, which as you can see expands the matte, and our tinted color along with it. In this case, if you bring it down to, I don't know, negative 20 or so, we start getting the look we're going for. A quick RAM preview and we're good to go. Well, that's another helpful hint from your friendly neighborhood After Effects podcast. Once again, this is Aaron Rabinowitz for CreativeCow.net.